Previously on the Garriock Takeover Tour, your boy walked into Ouroboros City and slapped the Rourke's Fossil Squad into extinction and walked out with a shiny coal badge. No big deal. Now it's time to take this Sinnoh region by storm. New roads, new trainers to crush, and a team that's only getting meaner. Ash? Probably still figuring out how type advantage works. Me? I'm building a legacy. One evolution, one battle, and one smug victory at a time. So buckle up, trainers. Episode 2 is here, and Garriock is officially out of the tutorial. Let's get back doing what I do best, and that is winning. Before heading out of Oreburg, I took a quick detour through the gate. Oreburg Gate. It was dark. Quiet, just me, my team, and the sound of wild Pokemon getting KO'd in the distance. That's when it happened. My Eevee, loyal since day one, stepped into the shadows and didn't come out the same. With the moon high and a moonstone in my bag, she evolved into an Umbreon. Silent, sleek, deadly, the perfect partner for a trainer like me. You thought I was hard to beat before? Now I got a tank in black fur with type coverage to match. War Total brings the muscle. Nidorina hits fast and toxic. Umbreon? Umbreon doesn't blink. This team not just balanced, it's dangerous. Umbreon evolved. The team's looking sharp. I walked out of Oreburg Gate ready to head to the next town. And then, boom! Out of nowhere, I spot an Abra. Didn't hunt for it. Didn't plan it. It just appeared, like the universe realized my team needed some psychic firepower. Now, anyone who's caught an Abra knows the pain. Blink and it's gone. But this is me we're talking about. Gary Oak. One throw, instant catch, no teleport, no nonsense. So yeah, now I get an Umbreon and an Abra. One reads your moves, and the other just don't care what they are. Good luck to my next opponent though. You need more than potions. Now, back in Jubilife, ready to make moves towards my next batch? When do I run into? Of course, Professor Rowan and Dawn. They're freaking out about Team Galactic. Something evil plans. Something help us. I'm like, seriously? I'm trying to collect badges, not babysit nerds in space helmets. Then out of nowhere, Dawn jumps in like it's some kind of tag team match. Like I need help, please. I was built for 1v2s. She throws out her Clefairy and gives me that "we got this" look, while I'm wondering if it's too late to solo this fight just to prove a point. Team Galactus got style, sure, but strategy not so much. Their Pokemon drop faster than Dawn's enthusiasm when she sees me take out two of them with a single Umbreon play. So yeah, we won. Of course we did. But next time, maybe just let Gary Oak handle it. I don't need a sidekick. I am the show. Team Galactic is down. Time to find the next gym and keep this streak alive. So I'm cutting through Route 204, battling trainers, collecting free XP, handling out L's like candy. Floa Roma Town. Smells like flowers, looks like a postcard, and has absolutely zero gyms. Cute place, but I'm not here to pick berries. I'm here to take names. But of course, there's always something in the way. Some shady business over at the Valley Windworks. Team Galactic trying to look important. Newsflash, if you wear bowel cuts and lose to a Nidorina, you're not exactly criminal masterminds. One by one, I mopped them up. Umbreon tanked. Growlite scorched. Abra washed and probably learned confusion out of boredom. Each battle basically a free training session for my team. While I was clearing out galactic grunts like weeds, something incredible happened. My Abra, the same one I caught completely by accident, decided to stop chilling and start dominating. And boom! Kadabra. One flash of light. And suddenly I got a spoon-bending psychic weapon with a mustache that means business. Teleport? Nah, he's here to stay and sweep. Then their so-called commander shows up. Mars. Big hair, bigger attitude, and a prerogative that looks like it's been stealing leftovers since Gen 3. She talks tough, but a battle? One-sided. I mean, I respect the confidence, but not the damage output. Mars falls, the grunts scatter, and Valley Windworks back to normal, thanks to yours truly. And no, I didn't do it for Robin or Dawn or the little girl missing her dad. I did it because Team Galactic is blocking my next badge, and nothing stands in the way of Gary Oak. With Team Galactic out of the way and Mars crying somewhere off screen, it was back to business. I hit Route 205 like a storm. Trainers lined up thinking it was a fair fight, but it wasn't. They threw out their Pokemons like it was supposed to slow me down. Meanwhile, I'm out here running Umbreon for defense and Kadabra for mental warfare and War Total just for style points. Every battle, a warm up. Every win, more XP. My team just didn't just train, we flexed on them. And if you think my squad was scary before, just wait till we hit the next gym. Route 205, more like, oh no, he's here. I didn't walk through it, I conquered it. I stepped into Eterna Forest expecting a quiet walk to the next gym. But nope. Waiting right there like she owned the woods. Cheryl. She said she was looking for a partner. I said I'm not here to carry anyone. Then she challenged me to a battle. Big mistake. She brought out the Drifloon. Smoked. Makuhita. Smoked. Wailmer. Smoked. And of course, Chansey, the queen of stalling. Chansey starts spamming softboil like it's going out of style, thinking she can outlast me. But this isn't your average Kadabra. This is Gary Oak's Kadabra. I hit her with disable, and suddenly, no more softboil, no more healing, no more cheese. After that, she crumbled faster than a rare candy in a blender. Cheryl came to stall, I came to sweep. And now she knows psychic beats passive every time. With Cheryl out of the way, it's gym time. And trust me, I'm not done breaking strategies. I'm just getting warmed up. So after I completely dismantled Cheryl's team, shut down her stall tactics, read her like a children's book, she suddenly got real quiet. Next thing I know, she asking me to escort her through Eterna Forest. Apparently, beating her in a battle also made me her bodyguard. So there we are, deep in the forest. Her hiding behind trees, me wiping out bug catchers and psychics without even looking. Every time a twig snapped, she flinched. Every time a trainer showed up, I blinked and they lost. She says she's scared of getting lost. I say she was thought of that before picking a fight with Gary Oak. But hey, I'm a generous guy, so I let her tag along, as long as she kept out of the way. You think someone with a Whalemare and a Chansey wouldn't be afraid of trees? But hey, not all trainers are built like me. Babysitting mission complete. Cheryl's safe, forest cleared, time to focus on what actually matters. Badges. Finally rolled into Eterna City. And you can feel it. This place has gym energy, trees, trainers, that fresh scent of soon to be disappointment for my next opponent. But before I even get to the gym, there's this girl outside the Pokemon Center, standing like she's waiting for someone. Turns out she's waiting for a battle. And if there's one thing Garruk doesn't do, it walks past a challenge. She throws out Blissey. I'm like, alright, big HP wall, we got this. Then she sends out another, and another, and another. 6 Blisses. This wasn't a battle, it was a buffet. Kadabra hit them with the psychic wave so hard they forgot their moves. War Total surfed right through their HP like it was nothing. After wrecking the final Blissey, Geodude started glowing. And just like that, Growler entered the chat. More bulk, more power, more rocks. It's like my whole team's on a glow up tour through the Sinnoh. 6 Blisses? That's 6 free XP boost. You don't throw soft pink walls at Gary Oak and expect to win. You threw that at me? You training my team? Not fighting it. I walked up to Eterna gym doors, fully locked in, ready to snatch that next badge like it was already mine. But someone just standing there, blocking the entrance. I'm thinking, what now? Turns out Gardenia's not even there. She dipped. Vanished. Straight up bailed to Route 216. Why, I asked. Looking for new grass types, they said. Nah, she heard Gary Oak was coming, and she panicked. She's probably out there trying to catch a Celebi or something. Like that's gonna help. Spoiler alert, it won't. So now I'm off to Route 216. Not because I have to, but because I'm generous enough to give Gardania time to prepare before I destroy her team. I could have just waited at the gym, but I don't sit still. I hunt badges down. On my way to Route 216, I had to pass through Mount Coronet. A cold, quiet mountain, full of wild Pokemon, weak trainers and missed potential. But not for me. While most trainers get lost in this place, I found something valuable. A moonstone. And just like that, the game changed. I looked at my Nidorina, nodded once, and boom! She evolved into a Nidoqueen. Not a princess, a queen. Ready to crush whatever Gardenia is hiding in those Pokeballs. See, most trainers wander into mountains and come out confused. I walk in, evolve royalty, and keep moving. Now I got a psychic, a tank, a shadow beast, a water shell, and a queen. Gardenia better pray she finds a miracle on Route 216. With Nidoqueen now standing tall beside me, I stepped out of Mount Coronet like it was just another power-up station. Route 216? Covered in snow? And filled with trainers thinking I'd slip up? Instead, they slipped out of the battle, one by one. Grass types? Melted. Ice types? Outpaced. Anyone with hope? Deleted. I wasn't training. I was demonstrating. This was a public warning. Karaoke's on the move. After wiping the map with trainers on Route 216, I spotted a small cabin tucked away in the snow. And guess who's hiding out like it's a snow day? Gardenia. I stepped through the door, didn't even say a word. She looked up, and she knew. Time was up. No more stalling. No more scouting for miracle Pokemon. It was gym time. She grabbed her Pokeballs and bolted for Eterna like a student late to class. I didn't chase. I didn't rush. I walked out, stretched a bit, then followed. Gardenia wanted time to prepare. I gave her that. But now? No more running. No more snow. Next up, Eterna Gym. Next badge, mine. Before I could face Gardenia, the gym trainer jumped in like they were protecting some sacred forest badge. Cute. But if you're standing between me and a badge, you're already on the losing team. They kept coming, but every single one of them got smoked. This wasn't a challenge. This was a warm-up set. You're throwing grass types at Nidoqueen like you want me to go easy? These trainers should have been gardening, not battling. After the last one went down, they all just stood there in silence. The gym cleared. No one left to block the way. Which means only one thing. Gardenia's turn. The gym was silent. Then Gardenia tossed out her first Pokeball. Roserade. Her strongest. Right from the jump. Most trainers would panic. I smiled. I threw out Graveler. Not because he was the perfect matchup, but because I needed the job done. Roserade launched a powerful Grass-type move straight out the gate. Grass Knot. But it didn't matter. But my Gravelers got sturdy. You can't KO him. Not on one turn. While her Roserade celebrated too early, I dropped Stealth Rocks across her whole side of the field. Every switch she makes from here on out takes damage. Just the way I like it. Most people throw out tanks to stall. I throw out the tanks to set traps. Roserade may not knock them out next turn, but by then Growler already won me the long game. Graveler did what he had to do. Set the trap and eat the hit. No hesitation. Then I sent out Growlite. You know what that means. It's cooking time. Gardenia hesitated. You could see it. She knew Roserade's speed was nice, but her team was already bleeding from the rocks, and now there's flames on the field. Growlite didn't wait. He roared, flared up, and hit Roserade with a flame wheel so hard it might flash fried the entire gym's flower display. That's what you get for opening with your best. I let you flex, then set it on fire. Roserade's out. Gardenia's guessing. And me? I'm just getting warmed up. Next up, Grovyle. Fast, slick, probably thinks it can outspeed and sweep. I didn't blink, didn't stall. Just said two words. Flame wheel. Next, Gardenia sends out Wormadam. Grovyle tried to punch through, but Wormadam caught him slipping. One lucky break. That's all she got. Growlite dropped, but me? I smiled. Because this was a job for a queen. I threw out Nidoqueen. No mercy. No delays. Just pure calculated status pressure. First move, Toxic Spikes. Let the next one she sends out start dying before it even blinks. That's not just damage. It's strategy. That's a Gary Oak chess. Then it was time to finish Wormadam. One solid poison fang, and that bug never saw it coming. Gardenia sends off Bailiff. You can tell she's trying to reset. Slow things down, maybe drag the battle out. Bailiff hits the field. Bam! Stealth Rock ship. Bam! Toxic spikes kick in. That's a passive damage stacking before Kadabra even moves. So I sent in Kadabra, because there's no defense against getting your mind shattered. No need to set up. No need to think twice. Just hit her with a Psybeam and watch her world fall apart. Kadabra lifted a finger. Light bent. Reality cracked. And Bailiff? Straight to the Shadow Realm. Gardenia was getting desperate. She threw out Shift Tree, hoping speed and typing might save her. That's cute. I threw out Umbreon. Dark versus Dark? Nah. This is experience versus panic. Shift Tree lined up like it had something to prove. But I wasn't in a rush. Confuse Ray dropped first. Now it's spinning, stumbling, and hurting itself while I lean back and smile. Then I hit it with Covet. Not even my strongest move. Just enough to let it know I don't need power to win. Just pressure, prediction, and a Pokemon with chip on its shoulder. Gardenia's last shot? A giant swaying palm tree with a dragon complex. Alola and Executor. She really thought going big would save her. But what she forgot is, big just means more HP to drain. Boom! Stealth Rock smacks it on entry, then Toxic Spikes kicks in. That tree started rotting before it even moved. I let Kadabra take the shot. Psybeam hit straight between the eyes. It wobbled, teetered, like it just remembered it's weak to logic. Executor didn't even get a final move. Poison ate it alive by the end of the turn. No fireworks, no fancy crit, just slow, calculated destruction. Gary style. And with that, Gardenia's team is compost. Eterna Gym, beaten. Forest Badge, mine. That's 2 badges down. The rest of Sinnoh, they better stop prepping their excuses. Because I'm not just here to win. I'm here to rewrite the Oak legacy. Gardenia thought she had a chance. Turns out, all she had was a bad timing. So if you're out here watching, wondering how to stop me, here's a tip. You don't. I'm Gary Oak. My team's stacked, my brain's bigger, and my ego's earned. Next badge, next victim, doesn't matter. I'm walking through this region like it's my backyard. So keep watching, keep dreaming, and maybe, just maybe, you'll learn something from a real champion.